Hello everybody, it is Dr. Laura Davis here to talk about getting in gear, getting motivated. Who doesn't need that sometimes? Welcome to my channel. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below, as well as the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. So let's talk about motivation. The elusive motivation. So a lot of times, and especially if you struggle with mental health, motivation can be really hard to find. It's like searching for like the holy grail sometimes, especially if you deal with depression, because one of the main symptoms is not really being interested in things, and that can show up as trouble with feeling motivated, because if you're not liking something, you're not really motivated to do it. So here's the catch though. Motivation is not something that is just kind of given to you. So sometimes it does happen where we're feeling very energized someday. We're like ready to do all the things on our to-do list, and we're, wanting to get everything done. That is awesome. I say take advantage of those days 110%, because sometimes those things just kind of happen. Maybe we got a good night's sleep. Maybe we're feeling more passionate about the things that we're doing, or there's a really good end goal in mind that we have, but that usually is the exception and not the norm. Sorry. So what we can do about it though is how can we cultivate it for ourselves? The way that we do that is starting with smaller things. So say you look at your to-do list. I want you to break it down in the smallest chunks possible and really look at what's the easiest thing that I can do on this list. I know there's some schools of thoughts. It's like, well, okay, go for the big one and then the easier ones. I think if you're not having the motivation, it's hard to go straight for like the big thing, because it's like, well, if I could do that, then I would have done it. So if you're really struggling, going with something small. So say that you are wanting to tidy up your house, right? Okay, that can be a big goal, because there might be multiple rooms, multiple things that need attention. So really kind of break it down. Okay, well, maybe just my bedroom, or maybe just my closet, and within my closet maybe just my shoe rack, or maybe it's just folding that pile of laundry that's been sitting in the dryer for 2 weeks, and going from there. Because if we start to look at the smaller bits and really just trying to do one thing at a time, then we're going to start to potentially get that motivation, because it's like, oh, okay, that felt good to cross that off. That felt good to get done. Okay, so if I folded the pile of laundry that's been sitting there, and okay, now I have the energy to put it away, and that might lead to me being more apt to look at organizing shoes, or then washing the dishes, or emptying the dishwasher, keeping it small so it feels like you're accomplishing more and more, because then you might get that wind that you get, when you kind of like sometimes start something and it snowballs into doing a lot of different things. That's what we want to create. And if not, maybe if it's only just a few things, those are still a few more things that you got done that you didn't before. And even though they might not feel like a lot, those little things can really add up. Another way to do that is to kind of put a timer on yourself if there's something that you want to do. So say like cleaning your room, put a timer for 10 minutes and challenge yourself. How much can I get done within 10 minutes. And it's almost kind of making it game like, and then knowing, okay, if the 10 minutes is up, if that's all I could do, okay, 10 minutes is up, I still feel like I could do more, I want to finish these things, keep going, and hone that motivation. But knowing that doing these smaller things can help us cultivate it, and taking advantage when there are those days that we're feeling very motivated, and then allowing yourself to kind of look at what you've able to do and give yourself credit for that, and like, yeah, that's awesome that I got those things done. Give yourself some credit for doing these things. Don't just look at all the things that you haven't done yet, because that list is always going to be growing. Allow yourself that time to be like, yep, all right, good for me. Those are things that weren't done before, and all those other things will still be there to do it, and then you can trial this again with the rest of the list. That list is ever growing. So I hope this was helpful to learn a little bit more about motivation. If you want videos on other topics around mental health, drop a comment below, and tell me what things that kind of get you motivated, what small activities tend to kind of get you going. All right. Well, I hope you're having a great day. Check out my website down below in the description box, and I am here to help you. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.